Yeah, last year was a rough year. We came in there, we had our helmets on going in there. Um, that was my first rival game away. So, we came in there, had a bad game. That was definitely like one game to remember. So we definitely got that chip on our shoulder this year going in for this week.
On the flip side, you were here in 2022, right?
Yeah.
First game, like what was, I don't remember if you played in that game, but what was just the atmosphere in the stadium like? What do you remember?
That was crazy. That was like my first college game I ever went to. That was like my first even NFL game I ever went to. I never went to an NFL game too. So, like, introduction to college for me, stadium packed out. MJ had the game-winning pick six. Stadium was like, I didn't even know it can get that loud. So I'm definitely looking forward to like trying to bring that energy this year again. Like, definitely win. That's our first goal, but definitely get that energy back in the city.
What do you see from Garrett Green watching the video of his first two games?
Say again?
West Virginia quarterback. What do you like about what he turned you about him?
Yeah, we definitely knew about him last year. This year, we definitely seen a lot more of him running again. He got injured during our game, so this game we already know him, like why he come in trying to think of what he doing. He shows some speed, he shows some passing ability, so we definitely gonna watch out for that.
What did Coach Bates do to help you guys get some more pressure on the quarterback in the second half last week?
To be honest, I wouldn't fairly say the pressure was the issue. Sometimes there was adding protection. You had the tight end either doing chip blocks or just max protecting, Other times, they doing quick passes. So no matter how, like, fast the pressure is, quarterback catching it, throwing it, catching it, throwing it. So the pressure wasn't getting to him. So, I would more so say we probably changed the coverage a little bit, but we just, like, had a wake-up call for the defense. Like, the things they was doing. The defense, they adjusted themselves. The players adjusted themselves, had faster reaction, and then we got to the ball better.
As the game wore on, could you feel like you guys were getting close to getting him? It seemed like he started getting a little gun-shy at the end of the game. His throws started going awry and things like that.
Yeah, because, we started switching up the coverages and stuff. It got the quarterback to hesitate. Me, I was coming in heavy the first half, but the quarterback doing so many quick passes, I'm not really affecting it. I got a lot of QB hits, a lot of QB hurries, but because he's throwing it so fast, I'm not getting what I'm supposed to get. I'm supposed to get some sacks, But once you change up the coverage, quarterback gets a hesitating. That's how he ain't got his big time sack, throw up the shark, So we always going to say, like, we the best adjustment in the country, the best adjustment defense. So we're going to keep adjusting every drive.
From the corners, obviously a little bit young on the outside, but how were they able to adjust as the game went on?
They was definitely trying to hit the hitches. We definitely caught on to that after, you could say, the first quarter. So, we definitely had to just change the coverage. And then, they caught one pass on Ryland. And, I think that was the first drive of the first quarter. And, Ryland got back. Was that before the half or after the half when he almost caught the pick? I don't remember which part that was, but, he always got back for that. We just going to have to, have a short-term memory. None of us was on each other's backs in that halftime room. When we was down by, 21, nobody was saying, you got to do this, you got to do that. Nobody was pointing fingers. As soon as we got in the locker room, everybody, every single person in the locker room, we all saying, yo, we got this. We're not panicking. We're not going to go against each other. We built for this moment. We see what they doing. We practice against what they doing. We already knew what they were supposed to do. We got to lock in. So we locked in, and then we came back.
How big was this game for you guys? Obviously, given what happened last year and the record, how important was this comeback in terms of confidence?
It was major. It was major. I always, I was saying down the sideline, this our testament. This literally was our testament. This was this tested our character because they scored the same amount of points last year, the same exact amount of points. It was I think, was it the same amount of deficit, 6-27 too? That was literally our testament. We had to keep composure. We couldn't panic. We couldn't do nothing. you know, we all saying this on the side, like, we've been through this before. Like, come on, let's really, like, let's lock in right here. You know, we locked in. Offense score, defense 3 and out. Offense score, defense 3 and out. Offense score, defense 4 and out, 5 and out. And then offense score again, game winner.
How is Brandon George competing in like linebackers? Seems like that was pretty big on Saturday when you see him.
You know, B. George, that's our field general, you know. Since they was doing a lot of trick plays, you could say, wacky plays, and we're going to need somebody like B. George to, like, pick that up. You know, he got his experience. One play, I had an MA on. He had the Army, when the tight end went for like 50 yards. I was supposed to get him. I didn't see him because he was at the tackle. So it was the Army. It was a little mistake. And then, you know, we cleaned that up. So, you know, any other team that want to try to do that, we definitely going to be on that. And it was other trick plays that they was trying to do, but, like, they couldn't get no more out of us because we were just, you could say we was sound and we was disciplined. Like, when they ran the ball at the running back, gave it back to receiver. I tripped the receiver up, and then he still tossed it to the quarterback, and then, you know, the quarterback tried to throw it to the receiver, but the cornerback is still on the receiver, you know. So plays like that, we definitely stay disciplined on, and in the future, we're going to make sure we keep being disciplined on that too.
When you had the MA, what did you tell yourself?
I'm like, I messed up, schools, go forward with it. Yeah, that was it. Like, you're going to mess up on the field. Like, if you're going to keep messing up, if you're saying, like, I messed up, I got to do this. Like, you're going to keep messing up now. Like, you messed up, that's cool. Just keep being you. You know, you're going to make another play. Like, just keep going.
What do you like a lot about how much confidence everyone had inside line even when you guys were down? Was there a moment in that game where you're like, oh, we're actually going to do this? You know, I'm just confident. I can see our discipline.
It was never a moment where I don't think anybody on the sideline could say it was ever a moment when they actually think they couldn't do it. You know, the whole time we all was thinking that we actually could do it. But, like, you know, when the offense, they scored their first touchdown in the second half, you know, we definitely got a lot more energy off that, you know. The sideline got a lot more turn, you know. They playing their music. It's supposed to be their home game. We over here having energy on our sideline. The fans right behind us feeling like it's our home game, you know. So we definitely, like, you could say we gained confidence off that, but we never lost confidence that we was going to fall apart.
You guys feel like you play better, like, complementary football this year in terms of, you know, the defense makes a play, offense goes out and makes a play, defense goes out and makes a play?
Yeah, definitely. You know, offense play fast. You know, they're a tempo offense. They trying to throw, run, whatever they trying to do, quickly to score a touchdown. You know, defense play aggressive, you know. We trying to go get that ball. We trying to take the ball. We trying to blitz. We trying to get CFLs. We trying to get sacks. So, you know, you're definitely a good combination of two that the team's definitely going to get hard to get used to.
Do all guys have a shirt like that?
Yeah, we all just got this shirt today. And, yeah.
What have you seen from Rasheem? I mean, it seems like he always had that big sack late in the game in Cincinnati. What have you seen for sort of his improvement at linebackers? We know he's pretty good on special teams at linebacker.
Hey, I told y'all about him. I told y'all about him. That's my boy. You know, he a shark. He definitely a big shark. First thing he did when he threw up the sack, I'm right behind him because, you know, the running back picked me up, came off the edge, got the quarterback. I'm already know what he was going to do. He threw up the shark in front of the student section, the Cincy. Then he did his UC celebration too. You know, he's a big-time player. Like, no matter what you call, he's going to make a play. You know, some players, like, you know, some players going to fall into them. Sometimes they're going to make a play, but for him, like, no matter what, he going to make a play. Like, he hungry to go get the ball. He trying to go get it.
Do you guys, like, totally embrace the shark mentality now as we're seeing the season? It's easy to talk about that kind of stuff in the offseason, fall camp. How do you think you guys have been showing that throughout the first few games?
Yeah, that's our culture. Like, that's our totem. Like, everybody love the Sharks. Like, we bring a different type of energy to the defense. We bring a different type of energy in the room. We try to bring a different type of energy in the city. Like, we try to have the Sharks, everybody throw the Sharks in the student section when we make a play. That's our goal. Like, we trying to be the best in the country, so it starts there. It starts with our culture. It starts with everybody in the room believing in one another and one another's capabilities. You know, it starts off from that. Like, we all trying to play fast. We all trying to make big plays. We all trying to hit something, you know. That's why we always say eat face. it's a Florida sling, but it's also like a fundamentals thing. Keep your head up, chest up, and run through somebody. Like that's our thing. So Sharks definitely coming, and we here.